Hello and welcome, Lynx here, and yes, we are playing another game from Eroraen. Hey, it was not my choice. Suppose algorithm could choose from 38 other games. It decided we are playing with Lune. We are playing Lune and her illusion, so we are playing that. That was the algorithm's choice. Am I going to complain about that? No, because so far games from the Eroraen were absolute bangers. So let's check this one out. That day. It was an ordinary day. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing special. Neither today, nor yesterday, nor for such a long time that I can hardly remember. But a thought and memory assailed my mind. What kind of thought? What kind of memory? The memories of my childhood, you see. Those days when the world seemed to be more colorful, more lively. That is true. Now I'm always wandering around on my own, wrapped up in my own things, in my own obligations. Same. In the past, I remember my parents trying to spend as much time as they could with me. Playing, laughing, or doing whatever they could. I guess I actually cannot, resonate with those words. I mean, obviously they did spend time with me, but as some, I guess even my mother actually says that I sort of raised myself on my own. I mean, they had long hours at works always. They are kind of workaholics, to be honest, but yeah. Do I complain about that? Not really. The echoes of the laughter and even daily discussions are no longer resounding in the walls. In one of those many memories, I ended up noticing that today was the last time an old market I used to visit with my parents would be open. Perhaps driven by nostalgia, I headed for the place. What I wouldn't know is that little decision. On this little insignificant day, it could change everything. Okay. The beginning of a dream. Or of a nightmare. Ooh. Where are we? When I arrived, the bustle of people was overwhelming. I started to walk the streets alone, remembering in my head what it was like to do it in hand with my parents back then. The difference was a little heartbreaking. I have no clue what this might be, what place this might be. I looked around at various items the sellers were displaying on their stalls. Some handmade, some not so much, but certainly nothing surprised me as it did when I was a child. The smell of the food stalls flooding my nostrils. The warmth of my parents. Or that curiosity with which I let myself be carried away by so many new stimuli. That's all gone now, I guess. I'm starting to feel tired. I think I'll find a place to lie down for a while and rest. I turned away and looked for a quieter place. For a while I melted into the mass of people, moving from one side to the other until I found myself in a more distant place. I still don't know where we are. This looks like a good place to lie down. I'm pretty tired from the trip. There were not many people around, so I lay down on the grass. And wrapped in my thoughts slowly, my eyes were closed. Slowly. Very slowly. I guess I did sleep on the beach, to be honest, but definitely not like in the park or anything like that. Ugh. My poor baby. Is it time for you? Sorry, it is time for you to wake up. Hey? Oh, shit. I fell asleep. Still half drowsy, I tried to get up as best I could and looked around. There was something strange in the atmosphere. Then I looked up at the moon. Is the moon greenish in color, or am I still dreaming? If it was daylight just now, have I slept that long? No, this is not normal. I am awake, no doubt about it, but the moon... What happened while I was sleeping? I looked around, but no one was there. All was silent, even though the lights were still on. It looked like a ghost town at the time. I said to go deeper into the streets and look for anyone who could explain to me what happened while I was not conscious. Okay, is this a joke? Am I in a very real dream or what? Who knows? That's when I saw her. In front of me, a dark-haired girl appeared. You know what? Now that I think about it, this game might be one of the earlier ones when it comes to Eroraen. I was wondering how the earlier games would look like compared to what we played now, because we played My Dark Eden and Serena, which are like two of the last installments. Okay, Lune is literally the first game that was published by said... How am I not following you? By said person. I mean, published on each on the... Wait, are your first game was in 2022? That's nuts. And I mean, graphic-wise, I would say already some progress visible in the games that we played before. At least right now. From the graphic we've seen at the moment. In front of me, a dark-haired girl appeared. The light, and also the fact that he adds he or she. The dev adds the animation to the eyes. That's something. We can't see it now, but yeah. And light from the sky hit her darkly, almost like a daughter of the moon, or perhaps of the night itself. She looked at me. We looked at each other. You. What are you doing here? Can you see me? What do you mean? What am I doing here? I came by car to visit the old market, and of course I can see you. Why is there no one else in the streets? What happened? Why does the sky look so strange? The girl lowered her gaze. Without saying much more, we both walked out of the alley into a better lit street. Cute. Tell me what happened here. What's your name? My name? My name is Lune. Lune Amaris. And you? What's your name? My name is Daren. What has happened here? Why do you ask me if I could see you? Where are the others? So many questions, man. So many questions. Calm down. I guess you don't know anything. It makes sense. Excuse me. There is no one else here. You're still sleeping. Or so I believe. I've been trapped here for longer than I can remember, invisible to the rest. And never before has anyone been able to set foot on this plane for too long. So what do you propose or mean? That I'll be trapped in this place forever? I don't know. Do you want to leave now? Of course! All this is strange, it's not normal at all. The people, my friends, my parents, they can't just disappear. There must be a way to wake up, right? Oh. Yes, you are right. It's just that... nothing. Forget it. Oh, she's stuck there, isn't she? So come with me and let's find a way for you to get back. Is that okay with you? Yes, I'll trust. Yes, I will go with you. Could you help me? I think you know better than I do what's going on or what this is all about. Of course. Come on. Lune looked quite pleased with my answer and quickly took my hand and started walking, smiling all the while. We walked through the streets, but no one was to be seen. Nor could we hear anything. Everything was completely silent, enveloped in... Why did I say silent? Everything was completely enveloped in a deserted silence. Partly it was a bit desolate, and it made me feel uneasy. A discomfort which perhaps fortunately was interrupted by the warmth of Lune's hand. But more importantly, could she really help me? That is a wonderful question. Maybe she has the answers I'm looking for. What if she doesn't? After a few minutes we arrived at what looked like a small square. Lune let go of my hand and stood next to me. Hey Daren, tell me, do you remember if anything unusual happened before you got here? No, apart from the fact of the strange color of the sky, nothing. I just fell asleep on the grass. Do you think that has anything to do with it? No, I don't think so. No. It's still strange for... And what exactly is this place supposed to be? Why are you here? To be honest, I couldn't give you a clear answer. This place, or however you prefer to say it, has been all I know. I don't remember if one day I just woke up here like you or not. For as long as I can remember, I've been here and I never questioned it. Interesting. So you have never seen another person? Yes, I have seen them. But I've never been able to get as close to someone as I am now. There are nights when the wave of the night seems lighter, and small silhouettes of the people on the other side can be seen. It's almost as if this place is the other side of a reflection. In fact, we are not the only ones who inhabit this place. What do you mean? This is like a dream for you, isn't it? Then you should get an idea if I told that there may also be nightmarish things in it. Huh? I've rarely seen them, but along with these mirages, I have also been able to see certain things. Not very pleasant. That's why you should stay with me. You could be in danger if you go out there alone. I'll listen to you. I don't think anything will happen. I will listen to her, yeah. Alright. I won't leave your side then. Thank you for letting me know. Of course. Am I being tricked? Maybe. I'll protect you from any evil. In any case, we should now think about what we could do. Don't you agree? You're right. What's your idea? We could walk some more, or maybe go somewhere else. Lune held out her hand again, waiting for me. It's just to keep you together. Even just you and me. It would be bad if you got lost, wouldn't it? I grabbed her hand, and even though she was the one who took the initiative, she was shyly surprised. I asked her, so where are we going? Let's go downtown. Maybe we can find some clues there. There are many interesting shops and things too. I always want to go there with someone. Lune and I walked quietly through the empty streets. I still couldn't get used to this desolation. I feel like I wouldn't have a problem. And it's kind of scary. We both arrived at what looked like the center of town, or what once was. And here we are. We arrived quite quickly. You seem to know the town very well. What did you used to do before I came here? Wander around. Me? What did I used to do? Well, I just wandered around. Wow. How could I have predicted that? All in all, if we are in a dream and assuming the madness that is going on, does that mean that you are kind of a spirit? I guess I am. So you survived this long without food or needing anything else, right? Uh-huh. I don't need to feed myself. Although that does mean that even a spirit like me needs some things to be well. In fact, Lune grabbed my clothes while her gaze was lost in thought for a moment. Oh boy. Let's keep looking around town, shall we? Where do you want to go first? Books follow down the street. Sure, let's go with books. How about going to a library? Perhaps we can find something written about it. Good idea. Nearby there is a big one. Follow me. Lune grabbed my hand once again and led me to the entrance of the library. As usual, there was no one inside. We both entered carefully, almost half guiltily, as if we were a pair of timid thieves. I'll have a look at those over there. I'll let you know if I find anything useful. As for me, I look at the shelf and browse through the different categories, as well as in the titles that most caught my attention. Books about witchcraft, fairies, myths, and legends. But there was nothing interesting in them, not even those related to dreams. After a while, Lune broke the silence. Any good news? I don't see any. No, nothing. There is no mention of any green moon, no mention of spirits in dreams or anything like that. I still feel a bit stupid searching and reading about these things if it weren't for the fact that I'm stuck here myself. You didn't believe in this kind of thing before. They have always seemed like children's stories to me. I never thought that something like this could exist or happen. So now we are here. You are here. And luckily, so am I. You have me, and I have you. Right. You don't have to worry about anything. I'll keep looking at this other shelf. I'll start from all that was going on, so I laid my head on the table and covered my ears. A moon of strange color. A dream from which I must awake. What does it all mean? There must be something I'm missing. I'm beginning to feel desperate. I think Lune mentioned that normally none of this will happen, so does that mean I have a low chance of coming back? I think I'm just wasting time that may be working against me. The best way to solve this is for Lune to tell me absolutely everything she knows. I looked up and searched for her. Lune, where are you? I want to ask you something. Before I could get an answer, the bells of the town clock rang out with thunderous force. The bells? What that? Wait, that means the clock is ticking, right? Almost without thinking, I ran out of the library. I reached the center of town where the bells were ringing. I looked around and there was still no one there. But indeed, the moon seemed to be moving, or at least it was not as I remembered it. The sound of footsteps running towards me only accentuated my surprise. Lune grabbed my back tightly. I could feel that her warm yet cool fingers to the fabric of my clothes, like a touch beyond the physical and symbolic. I said nothing. No words came out of my mouth during that moment. Don't go! Don't go without me! Lune's words echoed in my head more than ever. For the first time she seemed to show a sadness and despair in her tone that she had not shown before. Perhaps I judged her too soon. Although it's normal given the situation I'm in, but I didn't stop to think about it either. A kind of ghost girl has been here alone for God knows how long, with no one to talk to, relating, laughing or crying. And now that I come along almost as a miracle or a gift to her, I judge her in this way, doubting her word. Maybe I've been wrong. I pulled her away from me to see her face again. I'm sorry. I got carried away not seeing you sitting there. Before I knew it, you were already running and I couldn't catch up with you. No. Forgive me, Lune. It was my fault. Hey, yours? Yes. That's right. You have certainly broken your word as a gentleman. But here you are. Really, you scared me. I know we've only known each other for a very short time, but... Like 5 minutes? No, 23 minutes and a few seconds. I don't want to be away from you again. Please. I know. I've noticed it myself. I don't want to walk away from you like that either. You are the one who can help me the most while I'm stuck here. Finally, you admit it. It's obvious that you need me. Just kidding. So, why are you in such a hurry to come here? Well, I wouldn't know exactly. I heard the bells and I want to come and check if... I don't know. I was thinking about little things like time is still passing while I'm here. Or whatever. I guess part of me still doesn't quite believe in all of this. And deep down I thought that maybe I could still find someone. Although, when I saw with my own eyes that no one was there, I admit that I felt frozen inside. I still don't know if I can get out of here or how. And when you hugged me like that, I realized something. That I also, in a way, care about you. Hey, I see. It makes sense. I don't blame you for running away. I guess I didn't think about how you feel after all. I've been wandering here forever. I imagine it can't be easy for you. But I have an idea. Come take my hand. Lune gripped my hand tightly again. The touch of her skin again brought me closer to her warmth. The sounds of their footsteps were no longer alone, making their way through the silence. We ran, even though we were not really in a hurry. We ran, daring the darkness of the streets like two shooting stars passing through a strange ephemeral night. We arrived at the doors of a tall building. We entered without obviously being stopped by anyone. We climbed up the stairs to the roof. Okay. It's like Greece or something? Before us lay the whole town beneath our feet. In complete silence. In complete loneliness. No. It is not loneliness. I grip Lune's hand tightly to feel the mixture of sensations coursing through my being. So here we are. I thought being closer to the sky would help you think more clearly. After all, it always helps me to come to these kinds of places. Just sitting and looking at the horizon is something that calms me down. I looked at the horizon as Luna said. Although I was still full of doubts and confusion, for a moment I felt really calm and accompanied. I mean, with every hour I spent here totally lost, I never stopped to think of anything but going out or waking up. And now perhaps I'm seeing everything in a very different way. Lune seemed to really understand or know about this feeling I'm feeling right now. This thing that has been haunting me since I was a child. You know, that feeling of being in a place where you don't quite belong. Isolation against your will. Becoming a mere spectator to the rest. I'm sure Lune knows what I mean. Since she, by all she says, she has always been this way. Hey, Daren. Yep, what is it? There's something I've been wondering. What happens once you get out of here? In fact, that's something I was wondering about too. But for you, what will happen to you once I'm gone? Will you wander these streets forever? I guess so. Or maybe I'll wait for you to come back one day. To come back? Yes. Waiting for you. I really don't want you to go. If I understand that you want to do it, but still. That doesn't stop a pang in my chest from rising at the thought of it. All of this really confuses and divides me. On the one hand, I would like to spend more time with her, but on the other hand, I obviously wanted to wake up. What should I do? Ladies and gentlemen, what would Lynx do if he ran into another world, or maybe the same world, but with no people around, and there was only a woman he probably got feelings for? Of course, he would stay! What else? Come on, Lune. I want to stay with you. I want to be by your side, even if it means staying here. Or return, but with you. I don't want to leave you behind like before. Daren! Are you serious? I feel the same as you. I don't want to be separated from you. It makes me so happy to hear you say that. But the moon is beginning to disappear. Maybe we don't have much time left together. But surely you know if I wait for Daren. Lune took my hand once again. Come, let's go inside for a moment. Lune took me inside the building. She didn't say anything else, but I could feel her sadness wash over me. We opened the door to a room. The light was off. I couldn't see clearly beyond the silhouette of the old furniture. There was a bed. Come, lie down with me. Lune and I lay down on the bed. To my right I could see a clock, showing the sunrise very early. She hugged me tightly and clung to my side. She never left my side. I couldn't see her well, but I knew we were both looking at each other. We both embraced each other in silence. I must confess to you, but I knew everything. I knew all about you. No, what? Huh? She covered my mouth with her finger and kept talking. From you. I know all about you. Remember how we've always been stuck here? Well, I've been able to observe you as well as the others. Obviously I haven't watched you since you were born, but I found you. I found you when you were a child. I could see beyond the carcass of your flesh and bone. Because I saw your emotions, your pain and wounds. I saw your grief, your mind, your heart and your soul. I saw you. I noticed you because you stood out from the rest of the shadows that populate the world. You stood out above the echo of the time trapped in this night, for me endless. That's why when I was able to bring you with me, I didn't think twice. I gave everything I had to be close to you. When I saw you asleep on the soft grass, I lay beside you and lulled you to sleep. Because that's what you are to me, Daren. A dream come true. Lune hugged me tightly and pulled my face to her chest. Yes! Not allowing me to move. Still a yes! And I know it. I know that time is coming to an end. My time with you. I know. It's been a very short time together. But for me it's been more than that. I know that foe must now awake. And I must go back to my nightmare. Never forget what happened tonight. Never forget what you are to you and to me. Daren. While she was telling me all this, I tried to break away and scream. I couldn't do it. My tears slipped, and before I knew it, light was streaming through the window. Her touch, her warmth, all vanished with the first rays of morning. She was gone. She disappeared. I got up in despair and anguish, looking for her. Give me a moment. I called out her name, but she didn't respond. I opened the window doors and looked outside. Cars returned to the streets. Wait, what the heck? This is a completely different city now. Color returned to the sky. Whoa, sorry, burp. Color returned to the sky. Everything was starting to turn again. But me, I felt that I had died inside. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world, yeah. I felt that I had left behind something extremely important to me. Something very important. Why was I crying? Did I have a nightmare? I began to forget why I felt this way, and when all the doubts assailed my mind, my attention was interrupted. Interrupted by the stream of traffic and people that overshadowed my memories. I could no longer remember what happened. I could no longer remember what I had dreamt. The day passed quietly but with a certain restlessness in the depths of my heart. Everything was as usual, but then why did I feel this way? The night was upon me again, and I began to close my eyes to wrap myself in the dreamlike cloak again. My whole self was disintegrating. I think my mind was leaving me and giving way to yet another dream. To one more dream. To our dream. Our illusion. Good ending! Maybe the moon will hear you! So, there is a chance they meet up in his dreams. Which I hope happens. I hope that happens. Wow, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 more CGs, which I bet we unlock if we don't follow her. And so on and so on. If you want to have a look at those CGs I suggest you head to the description of the video and download the game yourself as well. Let me quickly have a look at each, because I actually don't remember. The game is, again, you name your own price. So, you know, go and support the dev a little bit. Or just download any of the other 6 games. From what we've seen today in Lune, and before that in Serenum and Dark Eden, the level of the games is going up as Eroraen makes games. So, you know, maybe one of the other, one of the other 6 games will actually bring more interest to you, and so on and so on. Anywho, that was super interesting once again. So you can wander into World of Dreams when there is a person and, well, a person who wanders there in loneliness. You know what? If you think about it, I feel like a lot of people, me included, don't mind loneliness. But at the same time, there might be that one person who you really would not want to leave behind. So, yeah. If Lune was that person, I would definitely not want to leave the world she was in. Yeah. A bit of a sad story, that's for sure. But also pretty well made. But to be fair, I mean, after playing the later games, 2 of the later games, you can tell that this is the beginning. But it is a good beginning into the, like, visual novels for Eroraen and so on. Yeah, with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video. Consider liking it if you did. If you're new, subscribe. We are definitely going to play more of Eroraen games, and we are definitely going to play more of games in general. There's also Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram in the description. If you're into that stuff, follow me there as well. And with all of that being out of the way, hope you all have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow as well. We're going to play another game. Bye bye.